Hello, hello. Good evening, everybody. What up?
Hey, are we audible?
Yes, we
Audible
are.
now?
Yes, we are.
Okay, all right. Yeah. Saying what's up, guys? Deep Ryan. Yeah.
Anton, Prime.
Oops.
Who else is here? Yeah, kahit dalawa lang.
Wow, Anton is prepping for All In weekend.
Yeah, I'm gonna be watching it live then. I mean, why the hell not, right?
Yeah. Historically, I've watched All In's live. The London. Yeah, even
Well,
last
night shift
year.
ka naman eh, so.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I still can remember last year. Can we address that at the top of the show? The WWE, the fact that they always try to do this shit. Because I remember last year, I literally went 12 straight hours of watching wrestling, and I don't know how I was able to do that, but I fucking hate
Bata ka
that.
pa eh. Bata ka. Bata ka.
Kasi, oh yeah, that was the yun sinabay pala sa All In last year was the fucking Goldberg match.
Word?
Now the Goldberg against Gunther.
Ah, right.
Yeah, yeah. Anton says he has played the clip from the I think the last time he went live. Well, I'm just expressing my frustrations. Well, yeah. It's so weird ngayon na lang nauso sa age of streaming yung mga events na would start at madaling araw dito sa Pilipinas, no? Dati na wala namang wrestling ng madaling araw. As far as I know.
Yeah, streaming made it easy kasi to choose.
Yeah.
So, alam mo yun.
Made me wonder how the hell did they do SummerSlam 92? That was a Wembley, diba?
Yeah, it
So
was.
did they broadcast that like afternoon? I don't know. Yeah.
Wait, but you can tickets to Wild Heart, although I'm sure that you guys already have your tickets.
Oh yeah,
Emil's
yeah,
gonna be
yeah.
there. Kailan papunta na Manila, Emil?
Oh, actually, no, I'm not gonna be there, bro.
What? At Wild Heart?
Forgot to. No, I'm just gonna go to the Maryland for the weekend.
To
Yun
this
lang.
weekend?
Yeah, yeah.
For what?
No, we just have plans coming actually
Okay, so hindi
to
mo
spend the weekend.
hindi ka man na
Not
mag-extend.
yet.
Jesus Christ. So
Yeah, no, no,
I'm
no.
gonna have to do media work then for you. My God.
Yeah. I
Jesus.
mean,
Wala.
no, the only this time, only this time. Next time, I'll
Jesus.
definitely be there because we kind of scheduled it, bro, before it was announced na September
Sana
6th yung show.
nag-extend ka na rin. Isang week lang
uh,
naman eh. Tsaka mura pa yung
uh,
tickets, oh.
uh,
Hindi, ganito na lang, Emil. Kung hindi ka man lang pupunta, mag-sponsor ka na ng raffle tickets next week.
Actually, yeah, I was thinking about that.
Yeah, kasi we do need to do a raffle. I'll follow up again with the
Oh yeah,
patrons.
for sure. No, yeah, pencil me in for one.
Bumili ka na.
Well, let's
600 lang naman sa ano eh. Maghintay ka ng sweldo.
yeah. That's the thing. That's the
Alright,
thing.
time to shut up. Time to shut up now.
All right, let's go.
Please hear my music and My name is Calor, Cash Money Cannon.
What do we want to talk about?
Hey, this is the Cosmic Cactus, Paul London.
You're still just a kid. Hello, WWE Universe in the Philippines. This is Charlotte.
Because mommy is always on top.
This is Lola Vice. I love you so much.
They love my Latina heat.
What's going on? This is Xavier Woods, aka Austin Creed.
You are CM Punk.
We are pretty deadly. Yes, boy. Yes, boy.
To say his name.
Say his name and he appears.
Stan C, the voice of Philippine wrestling, University of the Philippines, Diliman.
Romoran, the fancy dad. University of the Philippines, Diliman.
Chino Liao, Best Gout Machine, San Sebastian College Recoletos, College of St. Benilde, De La Salle University, International Academy of Film and Television.
Emil Nate, small forward, the Ateneo de Naga University.
And you're listening.
You're listening.
And you're listening.
And you're listening to the Wrestling Podcast. And you're listening to the Wrestling Podcast.
To the Wrestling Podcast.
Wrestling Podcast.
On our Wrestling Podcast.
The Wrestling Podcast.
You're listening to the Wrestling Podcast. Yeah.
You're not watching and listening to the longest running weekly episodic Filipino wrestling podcast. This is the Wrestling Podcast. Finally back with you on a Thursday live stream after 3 weeks, a month, I believe. Mga ganun.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been a while. Yeah, it's been a while. Circumstances
live
happened. As life happened, we got to do things. People got sick and all of that stuff.
Yeah, I was sick last week.
Yeah. That's why we didn't do the. Should have done the live stream though, but it is what it is. All right, it is the end of August, the last Thursday of August. We are coming up on September. Wow. That means we're coming up on Christmas, and I am kind of ready. I'm kind of ready for the Christmas season. I need a break, and I hope that you guys are all safe and dry. Mainit ngayon, pero kahapon umulan, and I expect it to be rainier. Around the next few days. How are you, Emil?
I'm good. Everything's great. Spent the day playing NBA 2K27, which just came out literally last night. So medyo antok na konti, but I'm still ready to go for this stream. No, I love it.
Is it anything new that we should talk? That we should highlight?
Actually, the AI defense is much smarter now. This is probably the smartest AI defense I've experienced since first time playing 2K, like 2K11ish. So it's really a must get if you want some solid gameplay.
Okay, kasi I'm sure I'm gonna get the season's games by the time that they become free or discounted.
Yeah,
after
exactly.
The season. So, yeah, sa Emil may dollars so kaya niya. Kaya nang bumili ng Madden 27 on launch. Kaya nang bumili ng NBA 2K27
Actually, I
launch.
did get Madden last week as well.
Huh?
And already, I got Madden.
Yeah. You got the games on launch. Diba? Meanwhile, the rest
of
us have to wait.
I have that, parang can't miss yung, I don't want to wait for stuff
Recording
like that.
in progress.
So I immediately got the games that, kasi tatlo lang naman nilalaro ko. It's WWE, Madden, and NBA. That's it.
All right. So yeah, we have, speaking of WWE, we have a lot of things to predict. We have 3 shows to predict. Syempre, long weekend. Buti na lang it's a long weekend because we need that Monday to either recover or keep up with everything that's going to happen in that 4 to 5 hour window between midnight and sunrise. So, what? Maraming ganap.
It's gonna be long. It's gonna be long weekend for you guys, but for me, no, wala kaming holiday. So
right,
I'm gonna have to.
Okay lang, binabayaran ka naman ng extra dollars so okay lang yan. At least you can charge extra. But before we talk about everything that's going on, Emil, tell the people how they can support the podcast through donating or subscribing, rather, to Patreon, Gank, and possibly sponsoring a segment on the show or an entire episode.
So you could help the podcast in multiple ways. First, there's the Patreon and Gank monthly subscription. So it's only $5 a month. So if you want to help out, even just for a month, you can go to patreon.com/wrestling podcast or gagnow.com/wrestling to expod. And of course, there are perks and benefits, of course, like the Discord community, which is always fun to be with. A lot of good chats, good stories all around, wrestling or non-wrestling. And also, we did this year is probably a landmark year for the podcast because we have done a lot of interviews. Still got 4 months to go or 3 months to go. So pwede pa.
4 months.
List could
4 whole months to go.
4 months. So that list could even add more interviews. So our patrons, some of them got to be in the Zoom call as we are doing those interviews. So they got to ask questions and interact as well. So it's a fun perk. So that's always the thing that I always advertise here on the podcast. And also, if you want to sponsor the podcast, sponsor an episode, what if you want us to talk about something that you like, you can reach out to us at hello@wrestling podcast at gmail.com for more information. And yeah, let's get to talking. So yeah, Patreon, gang, sponsorships, and thank you guys for all the help.
So yeah, let's get to it. Let's start with Raw. The biggest twist from the main event. Royce Keys came back, kind of turned heel by attacking everyone. He attacked the heels, he attacked the faces, so it's kind of up in the air what he really is.
Medyo weird eh.
I mean, not weird. It's more of, okay, so you're mad at everyone. I get that. It just doesn't make it clear yet what side of the fence you're on. And he brought new friends with him. He brought OTM out the mud, Lucian Price and Bronco Nima. That's why Bronco Nima got kicked out of Perros del Mal last weekend. So they had that in mind. So that's yun yung sinasabi ni Angel Garza na may kwento pala. There is a next chapter. So I mean, what do you feel about this new twist? So apparently, I mean, I guess it's to keep the story somewhat going or somewhat interesting and exciting, as we don't have a major PLE event until October, diba? Money in the Bank, right?
Money in the Bank. No, September. I think Money in the Bank is in September. Albert in the comments says medyo weird sa kanya yung connection with Keys and OTM, but they did say something in commentary. It's because of their connections in the hood in Oakland. But it's weird kasi di ko alam yung alignment dito nila Royce Keys eh. Kasi yun nga, they initially attacked. Who did they initially attack? Or parehas ba?
They initially attacked the Usos.
Ayun. So, and then all of a sudden they also attacked the baby faces.
Yeah.
And for me it's weird kasi wasn't Royce Keys just teaming up, which they also alluded in commentary.
You didn't help me. He was talking to Solo and LA Knight, diba?
No, when he got attacked by Jacob Fatu the night after SummerSlam.
Exactly.
So ano to? So are we going back to? You said Ron on Discord na possibly this is the War Games story. Kasi
maybe,
yun nga, walang. Yeah, but the thing is, are they going back to the 3-on-3? The way they did it on the first NXT War Game. So, or is this gonna lead to possibly the Usos and LA Knight and Solo Sikoa joining forces?
Well, if it's 3-on-3, they do need a third for LA and Solo, diba? And I don't know yet who that could be. It's kind of interesting. I am not too sure about the pairing. Like, I love OTM though, but I'm not sure that the story needed this. Although you do need to. I mean, it's good that they found a use for Royce Keys, diba? After kind of discarding him after SummerSlam. So, sige. This is one of the stories that I know people are kind of tired of it, kind of tired of the bloodline, but I do want to see it play out. Pulling out the magic. I want to. Let the story play out card, because it is not the most exciting, but I am intrigued. Is what I'll say about it.
Kumbaga, kasi we're at the point where yes, the bloodline are clearly heels now, but people are not gonna boo the bloodline. People are still eating to the Usos song. and they're not moving Roman anytime soon. So is this like ano parang is this pairing so that there can be an established bad guy in the story?
No, the established bad guys are the bloodline.
Well,
Or
not according to the crowd.
Jacob turns on the Usos, joins
Yeah.
Solo and LA Knight, and then the bloodline team is the Usos and Roman for the 3-on-3-on-3.
Yeah. I mean, that's the best hope, the best
Yeah,
case
if you're not
scenario.
doing Jacob versus, or you're not doing LA Knight or Solo versus Roman Reigns for the championship, diba? Like I would do that. Like that's different to me. Like I don't really particularly like the War Games match because I think it's too long, but I do think that that's interesting at least.
Like change it up a little bit, diba? From your traditional 5-on-5 war games.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I actually forgot how the 3-on-3-on-3 went before. I don't know a year yet.
The 2017, it was the Undisputed Era against Sanity against AOP and Roderick Strong. That was the first
that's
one.
when Roddy turned on diba? AOP.
No, not yet. Not yet. Hindi pa to. Ano, it was great, but it was group warfare at the beginning, so.
Okay, I'm gonna go watch that. I totally forgot about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see.
Then, speaking of Roman Reigns and a challenger, we now have two possible contenders to the World Heavyweight Championship on the September 14 Monday Night Raw from Mexico City. It's the Lucha Bros going up against each other, Phoenix versus Penta.
Yeah.
I think the tournament was made for them, and the tournament is kind of made for Penta to win. Spoilers here. You can kind of pause and skip forward like 3 minutes or so, 2 minutes or so. But spoiler here. Bam. You've been warned. Penta has been spotted in the Performance Center training with Roman Reigns. So,
I mean,
nagbubuo na sila ng match.
Alam naman natin lahat na it was gonna be Penta.
You speculated it was Penta, but syempre, you don't have confirmation yet. You know? That I mean.
But first of all, let's talk about that incredible.
Oh yeah,
Phoenix versus Dragon Lee match.
Ganda.
That was a hell of a match.
People appreciate it.
Yeah, I think now, in some way, they're really establishing the luchadors and the cruiser. Parang bumabalik yung parang cruiserweight feel.
I mean, they kind of are cheating with the AAA Cruiserweight Championship and making it the Cruiserweight division. Like, I love that. Like,
parang
matic cheat code for good wrestling.
Yeah, it's a much better integration when they actually did the Cruiserweight division after the Cruiserweight Classic. Remember that?
Well, that was Vince. Obviously, it's whatever you do now is going to be much better than what Vince did. Because if Vince didn't really care about the cruiserweights, like this is, I feel like this is true. Sorry to cut you off. I feel like this is Triple H finally healing his inner child and doing the cruiserweight division right after losing it nung una niyang pinasok, diba, 10 years ago, right?
Oh, kasi diba, the past 2 weeks we've been getting some great wrestling from the luchadors and luchadors and Jace, diba? Like we had Chad Gable versus Rey Mysterio from a week ago, and now we got Rey Fenix versus Dragon Lee. So parang bumabalik na yung parang spot. Like there's always a spot on the show
for the cruiserweights
where you're gonna get some really great wrestling, and it's distinguished enough from your rest of the wrestling that you see in the show. Na parang it's back to like the WCW in the 90s, where they had their own style, they had their own they have their own spot on the show where they could just go off and show their stuff. So nakakatuwa lang, kasi yun nga, the last time I went on the stream, I said I have given up on the WWE, but there's like a very small section of the WWE weekly show that keeps me interested at least.
I don't think it's right to say that WWE has given up on in-ring action. Like, I feel like Triple H is still enough of a wrestler's wrestler to like in-ring wrestling, the in-ring product, the quality of the in-ring action. I think he still likes that. I think where it goes wrong is that a lot of it needs to be profitable by order of TKO kasi ang dami nilang ginugol na pera, diba? Ang dami nilang ininvest na pera dito sa product and they need to start making money. And, you know, in their mind, the way to do that is to, you know, get your little yachties, get your jelly rolls or whatever have you, get your, even kind of Logan Paul, diba? In this case. And I feel like Triple H, I really want to give him the benefit of the doubt. Like, I feel like people are too easy to give up on him because he's being pulled in all these different directions. And medyo hindi fair, I feel, that every failure that he suffers is pinned all on him. Like, I don't think that it's all on one guy. I do think that one person should take responsibility as the leader, but I don't think it's also fair at the same time to pin everything on him. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's how I feel as well. Like I don't think it's just Triple H who's who's solely to blame for all the things that's happening, especially with how circumstances came together and when TKO fully took over. Parang naiintindihan ko rin naman na at some point there was parang nagkaroon ng integration of something else to the fold na it's not a pure Triple H product anymore. And as much as he has his own faults as well with his booking, I also understand that.
Yeah. It's one of those. I mean, it's a lot of things. It's a lot of different things. Yep. It's a lot of different moving pieces. Then, the main roster pool isn't the same as the NXT pool. Okay, NXT has a lot more freedom to do things. So yeah, I think this is kind of their way of kind of trying to hook you back a little bit. I know that you can't always get everything that you want wrestling wise, but this little 15-minute piece of the show
exactly
is good enough. It's good enough to keep you hanging. Like, okay, whatever you do with that, whatever you take from it is totally up to you.
And next week we're gonna have that's gonna be a banger for sure. Penta versus Ray Phoenix. Like I know we accustomed to, parang sanay na tayo na tag team sila, but when they are opponents, it's always magic. I've seen their Lucha Underground matches before. These two have insane chemistry as opponents as well.
Yeah. Okay. Speaking of AAA, speaking of Luchador, speaking of Cruiserweight, it's time to predict our first WWE show. Let's save All In for the main event. We'll have select predictions for Ola de Calor, the Spanish for Heatwave. Literally, both shows are named Heatwave. One is English.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
That's funny.
First up,
the
War Raiders versus Los Americanos for the AAA Tag Team Championship. I predict it's time for. I know what the momentum yung Americanos, but I do think that the entire AAA Tag Team division lost momentum when the War Raiders won, and the story became who is this guy attacking the clowns, right? So I do need this to go to Los Americanos and bring it back to some luchadors.
I agree with this one. I mean, it was fun. It was fun to see, the crossover of the War Raiders coming in from the main roster and winning the tag team titles. And they've been on SmackDown lately, diba? Sila Eric and Ivar. So, so you know what? Give the titles to the Los Americanos. It's gonna be the Americanos all belts once EGA also wins the big one,
the championship.
Yeah,
which he's not on the show, by the way.
Yeah. Oo nga. But well,
I'm sure he's gonna be there somewhere. Because you can't have a big AAA show without your number one contender, your Royal Rumble winner, your sword wielder.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, the vacant Latin American Championship is in a 4-way match between La Parca, El Fiscal, El Hijo del Dr. Wagner Jr., and Damian Priest. I
Wait,
think.
first of all,
Oh, sige, go.
first of all, did you notice how El Hijo del Dr. Wagner Jr. is being addressed as Dr. Wagner the Third on Raw?
God. Ah.
I knew that was gonna happen. I knew they were gonna shortcut it once he's like
I didn't notice.
He moves. Yeah, they're calling him Dr. Wagner the Third, which is, if you think about it, makes more sense and much it kind of simplifies it.
Oh, it
but
makes sense.
I knew
pero,
they were gonna Americanize it
yeah,
at some point.
it's kind of disrespectful. Like, okay, inadjust dahil sa because people apparently can't say El Hijo de Dr. Wagner Jr. Come on.
Yeah.
It's so easy to
say. Natawa ako when
so
I heard that on commentary this week. Like, they literally called him Dr. Wagner the Third.
God.
It's not very American.
It's not the same kasi as being Dr. Wagner the Third. It's not that simple.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I just thought it was funny.
Yeah.
They did that.
Anyway, who are you picking?
Okay. I mean, there was a reason why they brought Damian Priest into the fold, right?
Yeah, to make him do something.
Yeah.
To make him do things.
And he's not exactly tag team champion anymore. So why not?
Yeah.
I
don't mind it. Might as well, bring the ratings, bring the American viewers. Bring the WWE viewers to AAA by having WWE champions.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, we're in agreement then. The number one contender for the AAA Cruiserweight Championship, whoever is still championed by Triple Mania, is between Mini Vikingo, Nathan Fraser, and Jack Cartwheel. Going with the WWE wrestlers theme, I think it's Fraser.
This is going to be an insane match.
It's either Fraser or Mini Vikingo. I think they're also kind of pushing Mini Vikingo, diba?
Yeah. I will actually go with Mini Vikingo.
Yeah.
So he's been getting a lot of TV
Although
time.
I wouldn't be opposed to Fraser versus Phoenix.
Although
syempre mas mabigat sa Mexico ang Mini Vikingo versus Phoenix.
Yeah. Either way,
sorry. Go.
Either way, this match is gonna be insane.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's a cruiserweight division.
Yeah.
All right. Main event is a trios match. We saw that made no Sunday, the last episode of AAA. Pedestal Mal versus Lucha Bros and Dragon Lee. This is interesting because all of them kind of need to win.
Yeah. Like you can make an argument for all of them.
Kasi
for both teams.
If Penta, obviously we know why Pedestal Mal has to win because there's a new group, diba?
Yeah.
But at the same time, if Penta is also challenging Roman Reigns,
he has to look strong.
He has to look strong, yeah.
Oh.
Diba? Ang
I don't know. Yeah. I could see a non-finish.
Damn, a non-finish for the main event?
And then El Grande Americano's gonna like swoop in and first havoc.
No, I think EGA is gonna help the faces win, the technicals win.
But at least Peros del Mal looks strong.
Yeah, doesn't look
right?
terrible, diba?
So wait, who's wrestling for Peros del Mal? This is Daga and the Garzas, right?
Sorry?
Sino yung representative?
Yeah. Kasi wala naman si Lima eh.
Yeah, well, yeah. I can also see a scenario where they introduce another member.
But I still wouldn't make the technicals lose.
Lose, okay.
That's what I'm trying to avoid. Because you do need Penta to look good heading into his World Championship match.
Okay, why not? All right, they can afford to take a loss. It's fine. Let's go with the baby faces.
All right, that's it for Ola de Calor. There's also still a gauntlet match for a shot at the Reina de Reinas Championship, and there's also this other match. I don't know who it is. Wait, let me check. Let me check real quick. It is El Carnicero versus who? I am not familiar with this. It's Drake Morrow, diba? This is him.
Uh, oh yeah, new character.
Right,
Probably
right.
gonna be a squash.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's gonna be one of the Psycho Clown, Psycho Circus.
All right. Probably that's. I mean, they have to put over the new character, so I think that's
Oh
gonna
yeah,
be a
for sure. That's
squash.
right. Yeah,
Yeah.
essentially yes. Okay, let's go to NXT Heatwave before we take a break. First up, Jada Parker versus Natty Neidhart in a submission match. Does Jada lose,
Yeah.
and does she graduate to the main roster?
Jada has to get her win back.
So she doesn't
Di ba
lose.
Natty, yeah. Di ba Natty in their last matchup, Natty tapped her out, right? Yeah.
But she's a legend. She's a low-key legend. Like, I don't really mind.
But
I wouldn't make Jada beat a real shooter in Natty Neidhart.
But that's the purpose of the story. She's gonna go over at the
I
end.
guess, but I don't know. I don't think she's earned it.
Okay, but to me,
I think she loses and she moves
goes-
up, or she stays. And,
Interesting.
she
I don't
stays
think
to
she's
continue.
ready to move up yet.
Possible, yeah, but malay mo may hatak ni Jay.
Yeah, she's.
You never know.
I think Jada wins here. She has to get her win back.
Possible, but I think Natty's winning. I think she needs
Right.
to. I think she also needs to build up her character in NXT. All right.
Well, I can see that.
Yeah. NXT Tag Team Championships, the Vanity Project versus Miles Bourne and Tavian Heights. So they're still teasing that the two are not really as good together as it seems. Diba? So I feel like the Vanity Project is taking the championship back so that the two are forced to kind of break up or get some tension.
Yes, I agree with that. So I agree with that. And then let's go to the next match, which is also connected to this.
All right, Jackson Drake. Oh yeah, back to back nga pala si Jackson Drake versus Miles Bourne for the NXT North American Championship.
Yeah, I this one I think Miles retains, and then that's gonna create the tension right there.
Or Miles loses both. I think Miles has been champion for long enough that it.
Like Tavian finally turns on him.
Possible, yeah. Diba? Helps
I mean,
him.
they've been teasing this shit for a while.
Oh, kaya nga.
Like if they're gonna do the turn, they have to do the turn.
Miles has been champion for quite a while, and it hasn't really quite translated into big things for him. Let me.
I mean, his reign has been okay.
It's been okay, but it's not eventful.
It's the curse of the babyface champion.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like he should lose both championships. I feel like Jackson Drake deserves to win the man. He's that good.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah.
Okay. NXT Women's North American Championship. The NXT Women's Speed Championship will be unified with this title. So I think it's not going to be long until the Men's Speed Championship is unified na rin. So Callie Armstrong versus Ren Sinclair versus Zarya. Who wins? Who gets the unified championship?
You know what? Let's go Ren. Why not?
I feel like the big story is Ren versus Kendall for the NXT Women's Championship. So I'm going with Kali. Because I feel like she deserves a mid-card championship.
To create that tension, right?
I think Ren and Zarya should move up to the NXT Women's Championship scene.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can see that. Yeah.
Galing naman si Kali.
Yeah. She's also improved a lot. Yeah.
So that means Kendall retains the NXT Women's Championship. For me.
Yes, which is in our next match, Kendall versus Kalani. I don't see Kalani winning the title. I'm sorry. She hasn't won the title yet, right? The NXT Women's.
She's only the North American champion and the Knockouts champion.
TNA. Yeah. But I think this is it, right? She moves up finally.
I don't think she.
Kabatch na sila sila Lola Vice
I guess. Pwede.
Diba?
Yeah, I guess. That makes sense. That makes sense. If she moves up, that leaves the division open for Ren and Zarya.
Yeah, exactly. So Kendall retains. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Kendall retains. I think that's not so hard to. I do think Raw also needs women. Or SmackDown also needs women. Like everyone's
Yeah,
getting
SmackDown
injured.
needs women.
Yeah.
That division is,
Cursed.
yeah, in a way, yeah.
All right, NXT Men's Championship 4-way: Zilla Fatu, Grayson Waller, Cruz Montana, Tony D'Angelo. Eto.
Okay, Tony's losing the title
Tony has
for
to lose
sure.
the championship. I think
Tony will lose this title. Yeah,
Tony needs to move up na rin. Even though I don't know what Tony's gimmick would be when he moves up.
Yeah, but the question is who?
I would give it to Grayson. I do think it's time for a heel champion. I feel like he has reinvented himself enough. Parang I would have Grayson win and Cruz chase him.
Or Zilla.
I'm not ruling it. I'm not ruling it out. I'm not ruling it out. I'm not ruling out the bloodline interfering, but exerting their influence. Diba? I'm not ruling out, but I also don't think that Shawn Michaels believes that Zilla is NXT Championship material yet. Kaya I feel like it's Grayson Waller. The Grayson Waller win. It's really either okay, because you want to be cheeky.
No. Because I think Zilla Fatu is gonna main roster bound anyway.
Not this year.
Well, I believe it can happen this year.
No,
he has the ticket.
No. I mean,
Solo was in NXT for less than a year.
No, he wasn't. It was not less than a year.
It was.
It was much longer than that. I think I researched that right now. I know it was much longer than that. I know that he was doing the whole thing much longer.
The street champion thing. It was a year, I think.
Debuted October 2021.
September siya nag Yeah, that's in a year, sakto.
All right. Fine.
So
okay, less than a year, but more than 6 months. Okay.
Zilla
Fatu is not spending less than 6 months in NXT.
And I think that's why they're gonna speedrun his NXT run. That's why I think he.
Okay. Yes. If they're gonna speedrun his NXT run, and what Albert says in the chat is true, that Zilla is debuting at War Games to be the third with the Usos, diba? I don't think they're gonna make him the champion. But then again,
I guess
here's where your theory has credence here, because they did speedrun his inclusion in this championship match. Like, I pointed out, this is stupid if you're looking at it in the lens of the story. Like, why would Robert Stone be so pressed about to put Zilla Fatu in this matchup? I mean, the answer could be that pinirasyo siya ni Roman Reigns. Siya pa lang kausap sa phone, diba?
If you look at how his run has been so far compared to all these other free agents, first, he didn't get a name change. Second, he has a title match right away. Like, Cruz Montana is also someone who just arrived, and diba, yung pa, diba? We haven't even got to Cruz Montana just yet. And we were talking about
only
someone.
one of us can be right here. It's either you're right. Jasper, please, clip this conversation. Either you're right and, Zilla wins the championship, loses the championship before War Games, or brings the championship to War Games.
Oh, yeah, that's a possibility. Yeah.
Or he doesn't and someone else becomes NXT champion.
I'm just saying, it's not far-fetched for Zilla to win.
To me, if they were going to do the whole War Games thing, sana hindi na pinasok sa NXT, diba? Just have him train at the Performance Center.
I guess.
Diba? It's weird.
But I think he has to get some reps.
Yeah, you can do that without being on NXT TV. I think.
Sabagay nga si Hiromu Takahashi dumiretso na sa main roster, diba?
Yeah.
Going to
exactly.
To NXT.
Apparently they needed Hiromu. They needed Kyoki, right?
Yeah. So I think it's not far fetched to. I can actually see them shocking us.
Yeah,
by
you're right.
having
You're
Cena
right
win the
in that I can see it happening. Yes, you're right. But I'm gonna give it to our friend of the podcast, Grayson Waller, and you know, have him get him his first ever singles championship in WWE.
And he's gonna be the parang gatekeeper role.
Sure, why not? Because I think he deserves it, diba? After not having anything to do on the main roster. Like, why the hell not? Like Finn Balor did nung pandemic.
Yeah. Damn, we haven't talked about Chris Santana. Guy just debuted.
No, I mean, he has time. Like, I feel like the NXT championship scene in the men's side will be him and Grayson Waller for the next year. Like Ricky Saints and and Ethan Page.
Is it Ethan Page? Yeah. He's all right. No. He's in a good spot.
Yeah, anyway. It's not a bad spot for sure.
Okay.
Definitely not. Okay, that's it for Heatwave. Any other thoughts that you want to get in before we take a break?
Yeah, you know what? Let me just get this off my chest. It's really It's really stupid how WWE tries to one up AEW. Whenever AEW would have their biggest show of the year. It's so fucking dumb. Kasi
it's not dumb.
I mean, of course,
it's not dumb when you want the monopoly.
We talked about this kanina, diba? Like, there's a purpose as to why you're doing this. It's just that, nakakairita lang siya kasi, of course, people can say, oh, you can just pick and choose. There's some people out there who likes to watch both, so you're gonna subject them to how many hours of pro wrestling. Minsan nakapagod din siya. And I tried to do the whole thing where I watch everything all at once, and it didn't feel good. So, I'm just blasting WWE for being so petty. Yes, they have their reasons. They have, there's a purpose to this, but it's still kind of petty on their end.
Ang sa akin lang is I'm glad. I know why it happens. I know why they do it. It makes sense to me, even though I, like you, disagree with it. I like the fact that, because they're going head to head, not watching one company doesn't mean that company is gonna go under, diba? It's not like 20 years ago.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Or it's not like the Attitude Era where you watch that, or you had Monday Night Raw and Monday Nitro happening at the same time, and you needed to watch one para ma-affect yung business ng isa, diba? I'm glad that it's not like that anymore. Yeah. And
both these companies are not going to go down.
Yes, exactly. That's the beauty of it. I think that's why I am okay with the whole. Okay, watch whatever you want to watch whenever you want to watch it. I say, it's not gonna tank them. It's not gonna torpedo them. So, to anyone who's arguing, Dynamite doesn't beat Raw in the ratings, like, who cares? Diba? Like,
yeah.
TNT, TBS is gonna keep it on the air.
Yeah, that's their flagship programming.
Exactly. Like, who gives a fuck? Right? WWE's not even smart enough, not even dumb enough, rather, to go up against Dynamite on a Thursday.
Yeah,
because they know that the audience is gonna be split. Like, sure, you can kind of beat Dynamite on a Thursday, or sorry, on a Wednesday night para tayo, Thursday morning para sa atin. But it's not gonna give you like that dominance, diba? Like, they tried that with NXT and Dynamite.
Yeah, they did.
And people still get pissed when you tell them that Dynamite beat NXT back then. Like, people lose their shit when you tell them they're in denial. They're in denial that Dynamite beat NXT back in the pandemic. And that's why whenever NXT is going up head to head with Dynamite, when Dynamite has to go to Tuesday nights, they front load NXT with stars because they're afraid of Dynamite. And people hate hearing that.
There was one time where Undertaker and John Cena.
Exactly. And people don't want to hear that they're afraid because, they don't know. They want to.
I think it's also because for years, parang may mind conditioning din
Sure.
na ginawa yung WWE with their
naman?
fans na because of the
it's not
Monday
years,
Night Wars.
decades. That's decades.
Yeah,
of mind
the Monday Night Wars, and they had like for them to survive, they had to dominate the ratings game. Parang there are fans who legit still has that mentality in
Yeah,
2020.
it's embarrassing, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
I like wrestling, so I like all of this shit. I like both in-ring action and soap opera drama when done right. Kaya
Yep.
I try not to take sides. But when you're dumb, when you're being dumb, you're being dumb.
Yeah, ang nakakano lang talaga doon is having to spend almost half a day watching everything.
Yeah.
That's the thing that I don't
you
like.
don't have to watch it all in the same day. It's just that we kind of have to because we're
we
going...
that's where I am. That's the inspiration.
Yeah, yun yung pinasok mong buhay. You wanted to be part of this podcast, man.
Yeah.
All right.
I wish it wasn't like this, but
it's tough. It's tough for us who create content on the wrestling industry. Diba? It's either we watch everything or only watch one thing or watch nothing. Diba?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
All right, we got to take a break. It's almost 8:00 and we're not even at AW yet.
Oh man.
Yep.
Oh man.
Quick Rowan ASH song break. Baby doll Rowan.
Papa. Pinili mo pag-apki lang sa giling ko para lang sa iyo ang giling-giling ko para lang sa iyo ang giling-giling ko para lang sa iyo ang giling-giling ko mapapaulala sa giling ko.
All right, we're back. Time to get to AEW All In London.
Yeah.
We have a few matches here. We have a lot of matches here. We have nine main card matches. Not as bad.
It's
as
actually shorter.
Shorter, yes.
Shorter
on paper, yes, but not shorter in practice. So.
Oh boy, yeah.
Let's get to it. First off, the multi-trios match for the AEW World Trios Championship, where we predict or we expect that the New Day, Kofi and Austin Creed, will be joining Swerve Strickland as their mystery partners. And other trios are part of this as well. So I think it's easy to choose. The Swerve and the New Day are winning this. Why the hell
Siyempre.
Dapat lang.
Yeah. Sila yung magde-debut pa lang eh. So, Swerve and the New Day. I'm picking them.
Okay. All right. At least we're in agreement, Siba.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're gonna go, they're gonna leave London as a trios champs.
Darby Allin versus Kevin Knight for the TNT Championship.
I mean, Kevin Knight retains. Falls Count Anywhere pa nga pala to. Falls Count Anywhere match.
Really?
Yeah. I just forgot to put him in the Yeah. So, yeah. Kevin Knight wins.
Okay. Darby Allin puts over someone.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay. That's fair. I think Darby is winning kasi Darby is still the golden boy of AEW. And I know in the medyo bumaba yung profile niya ever since losing the World Championship. But I feel like they need to have Darby be a champion a lot of the times. But then again, I don't know. I'm not fully all in on Kevin Knight.
Oh, yeah, here we go again.
But I do think that Darby is gonna beat him so that Kevin Knight can move up to the next level.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, especially with the current story na ano, parang kahit na nasa Don Callis family siya, people hate, his own faction mates hate him.
Yeah, he's a dick.
Yeah.
All right, the AW Women's Tag Team Championships: Brawling Bros versus the Divine Dominion. It's time for the Brawling Bros to win. Like the Divine Dominion
I agree.
is doing nothing but squashing other jobbers, other enhancement talent.
Yun nga medyo sayang kasi they're great champions, I will say. But they haven't really done anything.
Yeah, nawalan ng
them.
nawalan ng major talent in the women's tag team division scene. Yeah. Especially after Maya World became TBS champion, and then the
Babes of Wrath kind of broke up.
Babes of Wrath broke up. Sisters of Sin went to Japan, and they're kind of sitting ducks there. So they really need a change here, and not just that, they also need to bring in other teams. Like, why not? Why are the Inspiration not doing anything? Are they injured?
Oh, no, they
brought in the Inspiration.
They brought them nung Australia shows, diba?
Yeah, so, exactly.
Have them challenge whoever's gonna win the match here. But I believe it's gonna be Brawling Birds again, hometown pop.
Oh,
maraming
hometown
so,
naman na dito. Hometown heroes.
Exactly.
All right. Men's Casino Gauntlet match for a future AW World Championship match. So far, we know that Andrade, MJF, Ciampa, and other people are in. Oh, hey, I saw this on Twitter. Is Ilya Dragunov going to be in this match? I believe they are in Europe right now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I saw the post.
I believe they're still in Europe. Yeah. So it is possible that Dragunov is in this match.
Yeah.
I don't think he's winning.
Hell yeah.
I think that'll be a hell of a way.
It's gonna be the best moment of the entire show.
Honorary Pinoy Ilya Dragunov.
Yeah.
Zach's probably gonna be in this match as well. Junjun.
Who?
Junjun.
Yeah. He is. I can also see that.
He's already in the... you can say that? He told you? See that
I like that there's an entirely possibility that but that could happen.
No, he's in the UK. He's in the UK right
now. Yeah. So we're gonna get some surprise appearances here and there. That's always the hook of the Casino Gauntlet match. Seeing people that came back or come back, or people who maybe a debut. But as far as the winner is concerned, medyo mahirap to eh. First of all, I don't want MJF to win.
Yeah, I don't think
it's
he's
winning. Let's not have him in the world title. Yeah, let's not have him in the world title just yet soon. You know what? I'd go with Tommaso Ciampa.
Yeah. Sure. Sige, Ciampa, why not? But I also think it's Andrade. I think Andrade.
Also, Andrade.
Although, I think they're moving towards Andrade versus MJF. Possibly for the National Championship. I don't know.
Yeah, yun yung naisip ko. Like, I was thinking Andrade and then at the same time, nagpa-feud pa sila ni MJF. But again, that's for a future title shot anyway. So they can always go back to that. So, why not Andrade as well? Yeah, he's pretty over at this point.
All right. Okay, next up, three-way for the AEW International Championship. Kyle Fletcher will defend against Okada and Takeshita. At this point, they're also pretty much openly teasing yung tension between Okada and Fletcher. So, it's everyone hates everyone here. Everyone hate everyone.
I can see Fletcher winning.
No, I think Okada wins, and then they finally break up. They finally turn. They have Okada turn on Kyle, so Kyle will leave the Don Callis family then.
Because he's a made man. He's a made man now. Yeah, Okay, I can see that. So Okada's gonna be the champion again, international champ. Okay,
Or
I don't mind
Takeshita
that as
wins it.
well.
Takeshita wins it by
And then they do the turn after.
they capitalize Okada turning on Fletcher, and then Takeshita takes advantage. I think.
Sa bagay, Takeshita lost the title kasi he had to do the G1 eh. So
Yeah.
now that he's back,
Yeah.
yeah, okay, you know what, yeah. But we're predicting a turn here to happen. Is basically what we're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Essentially, yes. All right. Continental Championship match: Nigel McGuinness versus John Moxley. All right, I think Nigel's losing.
Yeah, I mean, come on. I'm a big Nigel McGuinness fan.
I think it's just
And
him.
he's injured.
He's injured. I think it's just him doing the spot to wrestle in England.
Yeah.
But syempre,
England,
alam
yeah,
niyo,
in Wembley.
he's not the youngest anymore. He's not even a full timer.
Yeah.
So this is a guest spot for him that he had to earn by way of the tournament.
Yeah. So Moxley essentially retains.
Yeah.
Oh.
World Tag Team Championships: Young Bucks versus Cage and Cope. No FTR in sight. Do the Unks retain?
Yes.
Yeah, I feel like they do. I don't think we need another Young Bucks reign. I feel like the Young Bucks have kind of been pushed aside then here.
Yeah.
In favor of
And
other tag teams.
They're still I want this run to continue because it's just so fun watching the dynamic between Cage and Cope.
But
so
Christian is also injured.
Oh shit, for real?
Diba? Diba
damn.
may wrist injury siya?
No, I think that was just a kayfabe. I don't know.
Why would they kayfabe a wrist injury to build intrigue?
He's been selling that since Double or Nothing. But okay, if it's and yeah, I think the champs remain, and possibly we can see FDR return here after the match.
And they build up what the 3-way at All Out
for the TLC.
I guess.
That was Anderson Chairs match, even though I've said on the show I don't want to see a Cage and Cope in a ladder match.
They don't have to be the ones, They don't have to be the ones climbing the ladder. Yeah.
I guess. Medyo nawala yung excitement ko with this match late.
Yeah, it's fine.
Medyo nag-lukewarm siya.
Yeah, they didn't really find a good angle for it. Like it's not lighting up social media. Like they thought I guess they thought that the name brand itself would sell the match. Pero wala eh. They didn't come up with a good story for it.
Kasi wala din kasing clear-cut heel.
Yeah. They need
even
FTR. I feel like
now
that you mention that, I feel like this match is a bridge toward the 3-way.
That's gonna happen in the show?
No,
like you'd see
an All Out.
No, like yeah, I guess. Yeah. Kasi yun nga, walang clear-cut heel.
Yeah, you're right. It's a good call. Yeah. Okay, so Cage and Cope retain. Cope and Cage retain. AEW Women's World Championship: Mercedes versus Willow. Do we doubt that Mercedes is winning here, or do
it's time?
Feeling ko there is a lot of legs to the Willow reign. Like I feel like if I were Tony Khan, like yes, the big story was Mercedes finally winning the women's championship, but it feels so much more satisfying if Willow continues to be champion.
Okay, you're saying that, but at the same time, you're gonna have Mercedes when they lose 2 consecutive all-in shows. She lost last year, diba, to Tony?
Yeah,
and I feel like that's why this year is gonna be her redemption arc for finally winning the biggest show of the year for the biggest women's title.
You know what I feel? Kasi diba she went from a downward spiral, diba? And she came back. And when she came back, it wasn't exactly as a face, I mean,
yun nga eh.
she's still
Dapat
a heel.
as a face eh.
So I don't really I'm not invested in any redemption in Mercedes because she's not.
Okay.
She's not looking to be redeemed. She's looking to win. But okay, if she's hurt, if Willow is hurt, as Anton is saying in the chat, then okay.
Yeah,
then,
Willow is hurt. Yeah.
Then it is what it is. Then Mercedes has to win. Then Willow has to push through it one last time. Okay.
And again, you can't hold it out forever. I mean, Monday has to be world champion again.
It's either Mercedes turns face or she doesn't. She continues to be booed by the crowd.
She lost all her belts already, and I think I've said this in the past. For her to win the world championship, she has to lose all her belts first.
Oh,
and
but
now
it
that
doesn't make
happened,
me want to root for her as a character.
That's fair, yeah. But I feel like logically, I think you have to give her she's the biggest star on the roster, on the women's roster. So, and it's the biggest show of the year. So, like, how could you not? So that's the reason why I'm picking Mercedes here. And as much as I love Willow, I think this is Mercedes' time.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I'm gonna pick Willow. I mean, I'm gonna pick Mercedes because Willow is hurt. You know what I mean? If she wasn't hurt, I would have much rather had Willow continue to be champ. Anton says he feels that she's turning face after the match. I don't know. I don't think she's turning
that's
face.
Not in the character. That's not in the CEO's character.
She showed too much hate to Willow for her to be
she attacked her
as a
like
face.
so many times.
Like I don't believe that.
This was a blood feud.
Yeah, man.
This
I
was
don't
a blood
believe it one
feud.
bit.
This
Right-
isn't
right
one of those.
now-
Okay, nagkataon lang na Owen winner si Mercedes.
I don't
she's
I
not.
don't buy Mercedes the character as a good person. Kaya I don't believe that I won't believe it rather if she turns face all of a sudden just because they fought. Although I get why that would happen. It's just that I won't believe it. You know what I mean?
I mean, she kind of did the same thing technically against Bailey years ago.
But did she turn face after that? I think she just...
She kind of did. Nung after the Takeover Brooklyn show.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. She kind of did.
Well, okay. Sige, I mean, if you're losing your top face, you might as well turn her face. I don't know. But, no, because it's different because people really want to boo Mercedes. Kasi,
sabagay.
AEW fans don't think that she belongs in AEW. WWE fans are mad at her because she left WWE. Like,
there's
Mercedes,
some people
yeah, man, Mercedes cannot win with these people. Kaya it's tough for me to buy that she's going to be a face in AEW. Okay. But, I mean, if you manage to pull it off, then I'll buy it. I mean, I just need to see it happen. I just can't imagine it right now, is what I'm saying.
No, that's fair. Yeah. Yep.
All right. Main event: Will Ospreay versus Kenny Omega for the Men's World Championship. Do we believe that there is doubt that Will isn't going to win?
There's zero doubt in my mind that Ospreay's not gonna come out of Wembley as the AEW World Champion.
There is zero doubt in your mind.
There's zero doubt na walang doubt na hindi siya magiging champion by the end of the night.
Wait.
So I got Ospreay.
Wait, you have no doubts that he's not going to be champion. That means he's going to lose.
No. Baliktad yun. Wala akong doubt na matatalo siya.
Yeah. No doubt that he's going to lose. That means he's going to lose. You mean you have no doubts that he's going to win.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. Sorry. I just woke up. Sorry.
All right.
But yeah, I have zero doubts.
He's going to win.
It's Ospreay.
Yeah, obviously.
It's his moment.
No.
It's Wembley. It's been all set up for him.
You know the funny part? The funny thing about this story is kapag WWE gumawa nito, there is a lot of doubt, and that's what makes the drama. That's what makes the story dramatic and tense.
The Cody
yeah,
thing.
I say you don't know if they're gonna pull it off. You know, diba?
Even in WrestleMania 40.
Exactly. Yeah. Even in WrestleMania 40, you don't know.
I was so sure during WrestleMania 40.
No, looking back, you were sure, but after WrestleMania 39, you couldn't be that sure. Diba? Remember, The Rock and Nick Khan wanted to mess with the story. heading into that, and they messed with the story in WrestleMania 39. So, and even with Vince, about the fact that you don't know if they're gonna pull off the feel good moment is what leads to the drama in this match, and you don't have that same drama here in this story.
Oh,
AEW,
right.
because
Yeah.
you know that Will Ospreay in the UK, that's a sure win. Yeah,
And also,
so the only time.
think,
The only time that happened, the only time we weren't sure was when John Moxley was holding the championship hostage.
oh yeah, and that's when like it was so dramatic.
Yeah, that's when it got really tense. And now,
oh, I know.
you're just waiting for it to happen. You're okay, the good match is gonna happen, and then they're gonna do it. They're gonna pull the trigger.
And it didn't help that Kenny was just champion recently. So parang walang sense. Yun yeah, when you said, just like when Moxley was holding the title hostage, na, okay, when like you're anticipating for that moment where he's finally gonna lose and the babyface is gonna finally triumph his way to winning the championship. But here, parang like we just all assumed that Will Ospreay is gonna get his moment. Tama ka nga, even during the build-up, they try.
They tried to leave a doubt in.
They tried to do something there.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the moment Kenny Omega won the title against MJF, that's when it cemented to me that, okay, Ospreay's going to win the title and all. That was it. And it hasn't, like, the thought of him not winning hasn't entered my mind.
Yeah, exactly.
Since.
It hasn't entered a lot of people's minds. Jasper, clip this conversation. I want that part.
So that's why maybe a lot it's not, or like parang walang excitement masyado.
Yeah, yeah. You nailed it.
People are pretty excited.
I'm not hyped because I know Will has to win, or Will has to win here because there's no other way to do it.
And there's no other factors that can come in and ruin that.
Yeah.
Man, we would look funny if Ospreay lost.
Oh yeah, I'm willing
Ospreay lose.
I mean, I've done this for long enough.
Lose. Yeah. Pero yun nga yun yung parang yun yung kulang dito sa build na to, this match. Yun ba? Like there's yun pa kasi the hesitance of TK to turn someone even though he technically kind of did with Kenny. But Kenny's not that big of a threat.
Yeah,
This is
diverticulitis.
He already beat Kenny Omega. He already beat Kenny Omega before.
And
we saw it in AEW.
And yeah, I said something that last week or a couple of weeks ago, diba? That it was that was last week, the Don Callis effect. So the doubt is whether he can beat Kenny without Don Callis, and we know that because where the story is happening. Why and when the story is happening, we know that Ospreay's gonna win. You know what I mean?
So parang for the first time since they did the all-in shows, parang ito lang yung parang main event na parang walang tension, like
walang tension for us kasi alam natin.
For us, yeah. Kasi diba, the first one was, will MJF or Adam Cole break up?
Yeah.
Well, that was the first one. Then the second one is, will Bryan retire or will Ryan beat Swerve or retire if he loses? That's last year with Hangman and Moxley. So yeah, nga eh.
Albert is saying he wants this to be Will's WrestleMania 39 moment. Like, I get where you're coming from, but
if there's gonna be some,
no. When WrestleMania 39 happened, people did not like it because they didn't know.
They hated it.
They didn't know if they were gonna push through the WrestleMania 40, and they almost did it when The Rock came back and did his shit. Like, you can confidently say that now because between 39 and 40, we got what we wanted. And whenever I have to remind you that whenever this happens, yes, you can have a long-term plan, but you can never be sure 100% na matutuloy yung plano mo. And that's the problem with pulling the trigger on a really long-term story. Like, okay, let's say Ospreay loses now. Like, even if the plan is to win by next year's All in London, who's to say that he won't get injured or whatever have you? Diba? Like, that's the main thing naman eh. The injury thing. Like, I know TK pulls through, follows through. But the body sometimes doesn't follow through. You know.
Yeah.
So
And I don't think TK's the type of booker that's gonna fuck with us like that.
yeah.
As much as I give him credit.
If he's smart, he shouldn't be the type of booker that fucks with you like that. Kasi
Exactly.
he saw how people reacted at 39. Like we joke about it now, yes, but it's not good for business.
Yeah. So we're just trying to make ourselves excited for this match.
Yeah, it's really what it is it's a good problem to have. Kasi
yeah,
alam mo makukuha mo yung gusto mo. Kasi the tension from before, as I was saying, is that it's not the good kind of tension that you want.
Yeah.
It's weird because they try to cheat their way into anticipation by, deliberately fucking with people's expectations.
The closest thing I think to that is when the Moxley title reign. Because he committed to it.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll give TK all the credit in the world. Like I was one of the people who was complaining about the Death Rider's story, but he had an end goal in mind.
Yeah, he wanted.
He committed to
win.
that thing.
He wanted. Hangman
he committed to that shit. Yeah, and we got that moment last year. So so when people are saying TK is not a good booker, like I just laugh at them because. Have you complained once about his work? Really, when you're watching his stuff and his biggest storylines, has there ever been a story that you could say the wrong guy won at the end?
Yeah.
Well, not really. So
yeah.
If that is the problem that we have entering this event
it's a good
now,
problem.
as a new excitement, then it's a good problem.
Yeah, Jasper, please clip some of this because this is like unexpectedly a good conversation. I wasn't expecting to have this conversation when we started talking about All In.
Yeah,
we kind of stumbled into it. Okay,
yeah.
That's it for All In. Kita-kita tayo at 1 a.m. Manila time on Monday morning. Buti na lang, holiday for us, not for you. But you get to sleep after, so that's okay. All of us get to sleep after. Yeah, that I mean.
Yeah.
All right. Emil, you got any plugs?
Again, I'm just planning some NBA 2K27 streams next week, not this weekend. So just watch out for that.
All right, do it on YouTube or Twitch.
Yeah, I had it with Facebook.
Right. Tickets to Wild Heart Puso Wrestling are still available. PusoWrestling.helixpay.ph HELIXPAY.ph. Tickets are only 599 pesos. It is, I'm not sure if it's standing room only, but it will be an intimate setup at God Saw Studios in Eastwood, Quezon City on September 6th. That's Sunday. 1 week from Sunday. Hey. So we'll see you guys there. I will be calling the show. Stan will be there as well. Managing MSG. So go check that out.
Yep.
And yeah. Kita-kita tayo. Stay tuned for more or for some event announcements. We're trying to put these things together. Until then, thank you to Babyface producer Jasper for always making us sound great. If you want to continue the conversation, go talk to us on Instagram at Wrestling2XPod. At Wrestling Podcast. TikTok at Wrestling2XPod. On Threads at Wrestling Podcast. On Facebook at Wrestling Podcast as well. For Emil at EML_Meister on all platforms. For Chino is at Chino Supersize. Stan at _Stan C. Rowan at Monday Night Rowan. For myself, it is it's Roaswar for on TikTok, on Twitter and Blue Sky at Shang.Daddy on TikTok, Threads, and Instagram. And yeah. Until we'll probably. Are we doing Monday night? We might as well, diba?
Oh no, well I am traveling back to Naga. Yeah.
Tuesday night Tuesday night for.
Yeah. We'll definitely do it because it's after a pay-per-view weekend, so we'll definitely do something.
It could be just me and Chino. Bala na. We'll see.
Yeah.
Whatever we feel on Monday morning or Monday afternoon.
All right. Yeah.
All right. Until then, please stay safe, stay dry, stay warm, stay hydrated. Don't be a dick. Wrestling Podcast out later, Outcasts. Peace.